another Hollywood line. This is Big Lou talking about the movie The Sentinel. There's a scene in there, spoiler alert, spoiler. It's really not that big of a spoiler again, but they have a Secret Service agent. He has a SIG, which they got right. Supposedly they carry SIGs, and he had a SIG, and guess what? He gets murdered. Because he's not a main character. You see, main characters just can't die, you see. But if you're just a side lackey and you're not a big actor, well then obviously, you're gonna be around, and when you're shooting at the lackey, excellent shot, you can't miss. But if you're shooting at the other bad guy, you're shooting at the Nick Cage or the John Travolta. Well, you can't hit a thing, man. Can't hit a thing. Anyways, it amuses me. But anyways, this nobody character gets killed, and they mention his safety, was still on, or it was off. I mean, it doesn't matter. There's no manual safety on the SIG. The SIG P226, that is. Anyways, and then there's a short film that I watched where it's they were showing off the 7D camera Canon, or the D7, or the 70. The naming conventions of your cameras is retarded. Sorry, because do they mean anything to anybody? Well, this is the 90 series, or well, that was the 70. And that means it's better. Okay. This one's a 90, that one's a 70. Well, this one's an 8,000. It's amazing. Anyway, I don't get it. Trying to show off, the cinematography and the look and the feel and all the, wonderful things you can do with it. But, there's the actor was using the gun in a way that didn't make sense. And then you had certain sounds put in that totally take you out of the film and say, well, wait a second, that's wrong. Okay? It's simple things like he pulls the trigger of the shotgun, it goes bang, then he turns it, and then he goes bang again, then he pumps it, and goes bang, and then he jumps out around the corner, pumps it again, and goes bang. Well, he just ejected a loaded shell, after shooting, pumping, and then jumping around the corner, pumping it again, and then shooting. It shoots twice without the pump, of the shotgun operating. I see it. I see it all the time, and when you see that in a feature, it takes you out of it. I mean, or else it's poor lighting. It's dark, or there's bad audio. It takes you out of the feature. Like the crappy audio here, the crappy lighting in this video. It takes you out of the movie experience. And so when your production budget is $27 million, or whatever it is, and you get things wrong, it's terrible. It's ridiculous that you do that. And then people honestly believe that shotguns will blast people across the room, and and then we get people thinking that guns are evil. And we know Hollywood's fake. Well, do you? Why are you buying into those thoughts and those philosophies? That's been portrayed that guns aren't safe. Guns just randomly go off. You've been shown that hundreds of times in these movies, and now you don't know what's real. You've never actually handled a firearm or shot one, so you don't know what reality is, and so you're basing those things off of something that's not true. But you sit there and say you know it's not true, but do you honestly know it's not true? So think about that one.